Hello, hello, hello. My name is Joda, and welcome back to episode 9 of Copper to Diamond. In today's episode, I wanted to take you through one of my ranked matches to sort of show you a few of the things that I've been improving on, and maybe a couple things that you can apply to your gameplay as well. The first thing I wanted to mention is this specific drone location, and the reason I wanted to bring it up is because I used it twice in this match, and both times it worked pretty well for me, because it meant that I didn't have to worry about anybody coming up from behind this counter here. A couple other things that I've been trying to incorporate a little bit into my gameplay is the use of hatches and also the use of sledge because he can take down castle reinforcements. Another thing that you'll notice is that I use the drone quite a bit to make sure that this right side is clear before I do anything like go into the room or anything like that, because I want to make sure that I'm playing the game as safe as I can and have as much information as I possibly can. And I feel like it's something that's really going to help me succeed as I move along into higher ranks. And one of the final things you'll notice from this clip specifically is that I've been really trying to incorporate pre-firing. It's something I'm trying to, no matter what corner I'm peeking, to pre-fire the most likely location for somebody to be there. Works pretty well here. It actually entices Frost to come out from where she was hiding, so I actually get a pretty easy kill here. And just like that, we won round 1. Now, round 2 was kind of a catastrophe. As you can see here, I died very, very quickly to an awesome spawn peek by Vigil. It's something I didn't even know existed, but I definitely will be making use of in the future. The rest of round 2 was basically me just helping my teammates out on the cams, and we did end up with a W. Now, round 3 mostly consisted of me on the cams with the drone going around finding where people are while my teammates are killing them. This actually proved to be a very effective strategy. My teammates were doing a fantastic job at taking advantage of the pings that I was giving them where the enemies were around the map. Unfortunately, it sort of started to head downhill a little bit because I didn't realize where the clock was at, and I had the diffuser and I was still on the roof. Now, I was able to drop down rather quickly in order to get in and try to get a plant off before the round was over. But in the future, I want to try to remember to maybe look at the clock every once in a while. Another thing that I wanted to talk about in this episode was how important it is to know the maps. Because in this round specifically, you can see I'm playing it very cautious. I'm taking my time. I'm not rushing in because I don't want to die. But I also knew exactly where I wanted to put the diffuser, which is why when I do eventually rush in, I know exactly where to go. If you played this location very much, you know that the most protected place to plant the diffuser is behind the bar, because it means that you have at least 2 solid sides and a couple soft sides to keep you from getting shot from. And that's exactly what I try to incorporate here. I make sure to hold down all of my angles, but at a certain point, once we hit about 10-15 seconds, I know I've got to just make a move for it. There's only 3 enemies left, and there's a good chance that my 2 teammates can at least cover me while I'm trying to get the plant down. It goes exactly according to plan. I get the plant down, and we're able to hold it off and get the final 2 kills. I will say that I'm very, very proud of this last kill here, and the reason for that is because it's a really long ways away, and I was able to get a headshot on him just because I knew where he was, because he had just killed one of my teammates from that location. Overall, I saw in round 3 a whole lot of progress, a whole lot of things that I was able to apply that I had been trying to, and I was really, really proud of this round. Round 4 was a little more rough just because I totally forgot to pre-fire. This is basically the synopsis of the round right here. I rush in, turn around the corner, and Ash just completely shoots me in the face because I wasn't ready and I wasn't pre-firing the angle that she was going to be at. And it was done because I knew she was going to be there. Now, this last clip here is of round 5. And round 5 was fun for me because we immediately got them down to a 5v1 situation. And I was able to completely deny the ace because it did get all the way down to a 1v1. So as you can see at this point, we're kind of playing it a little more aggressive just because, there's only 1 of them and there's 5 of us. We recognize the fact that it's their best player. They've been playing very well all around, but we feel like based on numbers, we have the ability to play a little more aggressive and try to get that last kill. So I go through all of bottom floor. I don't see him there, so I head all the way up to the 3rd floor, and I try to look around there as well. And while doing that, 2 of my teammates get shot. So I recognize the fact that now we all know he's on the 2nd floor. We just don't know exactly where he's at. So I'm trying to play it pretty cautious in here, trying to make sure that I don't get shot and I have a good chance to make a play. I see 2 of my guys go down. It's down to just me and him. I know generally where he is, and I know where the bombs are. So I know which one he's likely to make a move on and where he's likely to make a move at. So I try to set myself up to be in the best position to counter that. Now, I will say I'm not a huge fan of this fireplace peak, just because it can go really wrong. There's a lot of open angles. There's a hatch that's not been reinforced on top of me, and there's just a lot of different ways that this could go wrong. But by holding this angle, I'm able to eventually wait for him to come around, listen for sound, and make sure that I'm not giving away anything easy on either objective. He peeks, I get a great shot off, and he's down pretty easy, and we win round 5 and win the whole match. Alright guys, well that is all for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me something I can do to improve. I'm always trying to make these videos better and more appealing for you. So leaving me a comment of something I can do better, a strategy that I can implement would be absolutely fantastic. But that is all for this episode. I will see you guys in episode 10. Hey, I just want to throw something extra here at the end to say thank you to everybody who's been commenting on things I can do to improve. It's been fantastic to see where my video editing has gone in the last month. I can't wait to see where this channel goes, and for real, you guys are just absolutely amazing. So, thank you.